Hey everyone, this is Begins here. Hope you guys are having a good day. Yes, that's right. We're on a dev channel once again. Haven't posted a video like this in a while. I think last time I did was like nearly like the first. I think it's really been a half of a year since I last published on this channel. Crazy, that time flies. Anyways, I just kind of want to cover some news on the rework and how things been going recently. Since usually I don't usually like because I don't usually like keeping people in the dark all the time, but sometimes I would have to if I want to keep it a surprise. But I've been going over some stuff and asking, and I've been trying to figure out where to go for Knightlordian Rework. And I'm actually pretty close. Some people have been asking me where we're currently at in its current phase, and just in general, just people have been asking questions on if Knightlordian is ever going to have its real release. Now, short answer, yes. And when? Well, I plan having it out by 2025. Now, I know it's kind of a weird, broad statement considering 2025. It's literally a month away, and I'm going to be covering. And I'm just not sure, but basically, we were said to be out sometime in 2025. Not to start 2025, but sometime near sometime in 2025 is what we're just going to keep at that. And I'm just going to tell you guys what to expect of Rework and how things are going to how things what to expect with it. So I will post some sneak peeks too, I guess, because I'm kind of bored and I have nothing else to do, and also because some people are curious on how the Rework's going to look when it's done. Well, let's go over it one step at a time. So the first thing to expect of Rework is that the main focus of the rework is to rework the system because currently the Knightlordian system, the Knightlordian RPG's current system, kind of is broken a bit, and everything just looks back all the way back in 2022. It just doesn't give off the vibe of 2024, if you know what I'm saying. And it also just uses the old-day RPG kit of Droplets RPG kit, and then just uses the system still, and it just kind of breaks. Like, for example, one thing that's broken in this kit is that it's hard to have mob attack you and stuff. Like, you just have to move around in order for the mob to attack you. Usually, and I know it's less, usually it would just they'll start attacking you from there. But this is how they only now attack you with when you're close to them, which is kind of I know it's not like the RPG kit's fault, but with how they manage hitboxes and stuff, and how it was on touch events, it kind of breaks everything and all that stuff. So it really does. It kind of just really breaks everything and stuff. Another thing that also has been being asked for recently too is that mobs have also been looking a little bit outdated as well too. Let me just say that everything in the Rework has kind of improved some stuff a bit more, kind of makes the thing a bit more up to date and stuff, and all that stuff. So a good example of this is most definitely the maps. The maps and and also swords too. Swords are also reworked too. Not all of them, but most of them that kind of refresher, like this sword. This sword, for example, has been reworked, and it will not look like this in the actual game. It looked more like something we'll see in 2024, not 2022 or 2021. So what I'm trying to say is that the rework is supposed to be some sort of refresher on the game itself, while keeping it the same in some way, shape, or form. So yeah, a good way to think about the map reworks is something like Story Desert, for example. I think Story Desert. I don't think Story Desert. I don't think I ever post Story Desert's rework to the actual game. So this is a good example. So this is what Story Desert currently looks like, and you can clearly tell this doesn't look like the best currently. Everything just looks kind of off now, and basically the maps that kind of don't look the best kind of now been reworked a bit, and just in general kind of have a better style to what it once was beforehand, at least in my opinion. I kind of decided to redo all the maps, not all the maps, but some maps I have redone in general. I will give a few examples. I redid the Story Desert, kept the Knightlordian Dunes, which in the rework is going to be called Sandy Beer Dunes, and there's also Fallen Ruins, which I didn't make myself. It was actually someone else who made it, Norcaster, or aka Mightycaster, or Divine Devs. Basically the same person that makes Darius RPG. He has contributed to the game before, he has contributed to the game before, but he hasn't really done much of. He really hasn't really done much for Nightland recently. The only thing not recently, but the only thing he has done for Nightland in terms of reworks is the Shrugs, Tomb Place, and the Nightland Highlands, and that's pretty much it, honestly. I can't remember if there were any other stuff there. I can't remember. This was a long time ago. But I do know that I feel like it's just what I'm trying to say is that we're trying to get most of the maps to be a bit more have a new refresh date into them. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah, and that's pretty much really what the rework's all about, honestly. Just trying to figure out where to take things here from here. Trying to figure out where to just figure out where things should head out and stuff. So that's really it about the rework. And I guess I can probably show you guys what the current style of it looks like. I'll probably post. I'm probably gonna put a sneak peek of what one of the bosses currently looks like. Dragoon. Dragoon used to look something like this or something. I can probably show you what Dragoon used to look like, and I'll show you a comparison of what it now looks like now. Oh my god. So yeah, Nightland Dungeon is probably one of the more more interesting worlds, and it feels kind of shameful. It feels kind of shameful that no, not shameful, but it feels kind of sad that the bosses doesn't have the same style like this guy. Like, the style of the map looks good in my opinion. Like, it's something straight out of 2020. It's something straight out of 2021, but it still looks well for its style, I guess. I mean, I still say it kind of holds up. However, though, it kind of doesn't really hold up to me most is the thing that doesn't hold up is Dragoon, the boss of the area, which I'll show you at some point. Oh wow, I completely forgot about the mob type stuff. Good times. Anyways, I'll show you guys what Dragoon looks like now compared, or what Dragoon will look like after the rework. But I'll show you guys it now. Yeah. You can clearly tell that there's a lot of stuff to worry about here. Yeah. So nothing really much going on here, but I'm also because of how the mobs are gonna look. Also because of how the mobs are programmed now, they're not gonna be like sit in place. They're not gonna tell you when you get in range with them. I'm probably gonna have them be there'll be less mobs in small areas, like this here, for example. So yeah. Anyways, this is what Dragon looks like now, and you can clearly tell this just doesn't fit well with the theme, honestly. And a friend and True Reset, one of the mates who made the same mate who made Obsidios reworking, who reworked Obsidios back in 2022 and 2023. He did something pretty cool with Dragon. So let me just go and kill this guy real quick, and I'll show you what he does. So pretty damn easy boss to take a look at, and it's just I feel like it just doesn't have a challenge. So this is what will look like after the rework when if I do say so. So I'm gonna show you real quick. Alright, so as you can tell, this is currently, so as you saw earlier, that was the Nightlord, that was currently the Dragon boss. So I'm going to show you guys what Dragon looks like now. By the way, Fish Man, if you're watching this, oh my god, you did really well at the bottom with the rework. Let me show you guys. So basically you can see that he has custom, animation style. Now you can see that he dashes right into you when you go up and stuff. And it's basically a lot more, it's a lot more of a boss battle than it was earlier. Kind of makes a whole lot more sense too. And so you can clearly tell that what he's doing makes it a lot more strategical, if you know what I'm saying. So, so it's a lot more difficult to work with. But overall, you can clearly tell that there are some things that you're going to need to. It's more like it's different than what it was earlier. So, yeah, like overall, this is what another rework was going to look like soon and stuff. And it's gonna. I feel like I know it's not like the best, but I feel like it would. But I feel like the rework after once the rework is complete, I feel like it'll make Knightlordian a lot more better than it once was. If you know what I'm saying. So yeah. So what rework is meant to be is it's meant to be some kind of it's meant to be some kind of some kind of like it's meant to be like some kind of basically like you get the point. You get the point. It's basically meant to be like refresh of work and all that stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be. I feel like it'll be cool. So, but yeah, that's pretty much the Dragon boss fight, and there's more coming soon. So, hopefully, you guys are excited for that. Honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much one of the sneak peeks for Knightlordian's rework, and I feel like that's probably one of the most things that I feel like would that's just the top of the icing. Lots of more stuff to cover and all that stuff, but I really am excited to see where things go from here. I mean, I know like all this wouldn't have been possible if it weren't for the help of the motivation that if it weren't for the help of like people like Nordcaster, Sublivian, Sublivian aka Calypso, Teresa, and many other people who motivate me to, or who have motivated me to continue working on Knightlordian's rework and stuff like that. Honestly, because this is something that they've wanted to see for the longest time, and honestly, they feel like it's feel like it's just it makes me happy as fun. It makes me happy to see people enjoying the stuff I make, and I guess in general having the community come together into making something a whole lot more interesting. Like people helping out each other, and I guess in general just like I guess having community be a community at the end of the day and stuff. And also with the RPG community being more conjoined together than ever because of Norcaster's RPG organization server. I feel like the RPG community as a whole is more in a better spot than it was when it was a couple years prior, like 2023 and 2022 and all that stuff. But overall, I really am excited to see how things go in 2024 or no 2025 and all that stuff. Knightlordian is coming back with the rework, and I also should mention that the rework is going to be split into two parts. That's why I'm going to mention from the start, but it's also going to be split into two parts where it's going to have where the first part is going to be Empire 1, Empire 2, and Empire 3. Then the second part is going to be Empire 4, 5, and 6, and all that stuff. I will admit though too that once Knightlordian's work is fully complete, I will be doing less events because a lot of people because I kind of wanted to continue Knightlordian's story rather than just do events like temporary events that it just doesn't really combine the lore much. I mean, sure you had the 1 year event which kind of had lore and involved and all that stuff, but overall I just feel like that the rework and all that stuff too is gonna be a lot more interesting. I feel like the story itself should be more held up upon because that's pretty much the stuff that's always going to have that's always going to be in Knightlordian for as long as it's still alive and all that stuff. And yeah, I also want to question one more thing before I head off or talk about anything else. Knightlordian is now co-owned by Beauty Queen 16, aka my girlfriend. So me and her have we're officially owner and co-owner of the game. And yeah, it's more so of a project. She works on some of the lore. I work on more of the project itself. And yeah, I think as a duo team, I feel like it would just help out a lot. And I don't know, personally, I feel like it'll be a lot more. I feel like it'll just help us out more and just bring us closer together and all that stuff. But overall, I say Knightlordian is coming. The Knightlordian rework has something that everyone has been wanting for a while now. And good news, y'all will get it in 2025 at some point. So, yeah, anyways, that's really all I have to say for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys want any posts or comments, then please be sure to subscribe, like, and turn on the bell on the channel. But you also not miss video. And also, if you guys want to take a look at for more info on the matter on the whole rework, please be sure to check out our Discord server where I post updates, sneak peeks, teasers, and just in general, just all that stuff. And also, if you guys want to take a look at other RPGs other underrated RPGs, then please be sure to take a look at Norcaster's RPG or RPG organization server. I feel like that's a good hub. I feel like it's like a great place to meet like-minded people in the RPG community. I just personally think it's underrated, honestly. Even though it has over 200 members and all that stuff, still recommend you take a look at it when you get a chance. But yeah, apart from that, that's probably what it is for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, this begins next out. And as always, have a good one. Oh, and one more thing. Actually, I said too much. All right, guys, have a good one.